make sure you turn it on this time.
Yeah, I need to make sure that happened because that's embarrassing when we don't turn the camera on. Welcome to another episode of From the Vault. Today is Monday, December 3rd. We made it through November. 1 month left, Christmas closing in, and we're at it again though. Why take a break? So I'm Clint Eckern with Sky Vault, and next to me we got
Kate Lufkin with the Kalispell Chamber of Commerce. And we have a guest today, very excited. We have Sara from Flair! Yay!
Thanks for having me.
So Sara owns a really unique and awesome business right here in Kalispell, Montana. It's Flair Boutique and is right off of Main Street. Tell us a little about how you got started with the business, what made you want to set up shop here in Kalispell, and how things have been going.
Awesome, okay. I worked running gift stores in Glacier Park for 10 years, came out here. My husband and I sold our home in Oregon, bought a motorhome, and decided we were going to travel to a different national park every season. We made it to our first stop, which was Glacier, and wound up staying indefinitely.
It
Just really
to
like
everyone.
area. It does happen a lot. I hear that story over and over. So after running gift stores in Glacier, we decided we would like to open our own little shop. And whenever we'd travel to different national parks or different tourist areas, we'd see the same stuff in every gift store. It just would have a different name on it. It would be the same t-shirt, but it would say Yellowstone instead of saying Glacier. So we wanted to find really cool and unique things that people don't see everywhere that they go. And so we cashed in our tiny little retirement funds and started a funky little shop.
So Sara, how did you guys decide, or how did you get into, instead of just kind of the traditional gift store things of Montana and Glacier and so on like that, how did you get into kind of these funny, really humorous, either dry humor, whatever part of the story you're in is so different and so funny. How did you guys kind of get into that, and what risk was that in putting some of those things out there? Because there's a lot of 4-letter words in her store, and they're hilarious though. And so how did you guys navigate that, and how was it received when you guys first started?
That's a lot of questions. Okay.
Kind of, yeah. Wham, bam, bam, all at once.
First of all, I'm not really much of a shopper. I don't like to shop a lot, but I have fun when I find a unique store that makes you laugh and has something different. So that's kind of why we went that route. We wanted to find the sort of items that people really have fun looking at. And the 4-letter words have been kind of growing over the 4 years that we've been open. We started with a couple of them and they were kind of hidden in the back room, and then we put them out on the sales floor and they were turned around backwards. And then my husband Ryan made some covers for them, like ridiculous funny covers so the people that don't want to see it don't have to. And those have been received just as well as the 4-letter words, but apparently a ton of people share our dry sense of humor because those items are selling, so we keep bringing in more.
Yeah.
But we try to have a good mix, from kind of sassy to really, really sassy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the towels personally.
I'm a fan of the socks, because you can be wearing really snarky socks under your boots and no one will ever know.
I'm sure there are a lot of professionals working in Kalispell with really snarky socks, and they feel the same way about it. So.
Yeah. One of my favorite things to do though is, as people are always asking me, where did you get this? This is so funny. Where did you get? I love the balloons that you have, all of those. And I always say, come to Flair, like come into downtown Kalispell. I think we're really seeing downtown Kalispell growing, and you started over at Split Rock, right? We're down on Main Street. And just bringing people into Kalispell for stores like yours that are so fun and unique. And I think that's where there's a great opportunity for what's coming up on Friday, which is the Art Walk, happening in downtown Kalispell. And so you guys will be open, pretty much I think every other store on Main Street, and the First Avenues will be open with art and wine and good stuff. And tell us what you guys have planned for Art Walk.
We always try to do some kind of a unique adult beverage and a little bit of a sale, and it's basically just a big party downtown. I've actually never gotten to walk around and see what happens elsewhere.
You need this part out and take a break.
I should, but everybody that's coming in is having a great time, and they really enjoy the event, and lots of comments that people didn't know that our store existed or that other stores downtown existed. So it's really fun to get out and see what is downtown, because it is growing and changing.
Sara, you guys do such a great job of highlighting Montana-made products and locally made products. What are, or who are some of the vendors that you guys use, and how do you go about finding those folks to carry in your store?
There's a ton of Montana vendors. I think last time we counted, it was over a third of our products were made in the state.
Awesome.
So when we shop, first we look for made in Montana. If we don't find the item that we're looking for, then we look for made in the U.S. And then some things like your favorite dish towels are made elsewhere, but they're just awesome enough that we need to have them. So a lot of artists come to us. We go to trade shows. We go shopping at the Made in Montana show once every year to look for new vendors. And I've just been shopping for gift stores in Montana for 15 years now, so.
What's your favorite item in your store right now?
I guess socks, because they're useful, they're fun, they're easy just to send to somebody. I think it's great to be able to send somebody a gift just whenever, $10 and make somebody's day, not have to break the bank, but make somebody happy. So socks are great for that.
Cool. Let's talk about the top 5.
Yeah, what's going on this week?
Number 1 is the Imagine If libraries. So I don't know if anyone with kids knew this, but Imagine If at 11 o'clock on Mondays and on Thursdays, they do books for babies and toddler time.
Did you guys know Clint's having another baby?
Yeah, I'm thinking about this stuff again. The second thing.
Art walk, obviously. Friday.
Oh yeah, just that big thing. So
That's fun.
the art walk is huge, obviously. We talked a little bit about that, but if you're not doing anything and you haven't been to art walk, you need to go to art walk. And if you have, of course, you're probably going again anyways. The third thing is we got parades going on this week, which is awesome. So we got 2 parades.
2 parades this week.
Yeah, Columbia Falls Night of Lights, 6:30 is that parade.
Friday.
Okay. And then Kalispell's parade is Saturday at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
On Saturday night as well, at 7 o'clock, there's actually a concert going on over at the high school. Valley Voices Community Choir, along with Evensong and the FVCC Orchestra. So that starts at 7 o'clock. The last thing though would be if you haven't seen Santa yet, and that would mean for you parents or your kids, Columbia Falls Rotary on the morning of Saturday is doing their Meet with Santa breakfast. That starts at 9:30 at the Timber Creek Village.
Cool.
Have you seen Santa yet?
I haven't, but actually during the art walk at the Kalispell Chamber too, we do a kids photo booth with Santa where we don't do the fancy prints or anything, but we'll email you the digital versions. And so we've got Santa with kind of a really cool old antique bench that we have at the chamber. It was one of the original depot benches. Done. Nailed it.
All right, official sign off. All right, thanks for showing up on this this third installment of From the Vault. We'll keep them coming. And again, I'm Clint Eckern with Sky Vault.
I'm Kate Lufkin with Kalispell Chamber.
And our awesome guest,
Sara Burwager from Flair. Thanks, you guys.
Awesome. Thanks a bunch for being here. And we will see you next week on From the Vault.
Okay, bye.